Hello guys, welcome back to Macrolens, where one small object can review a much larger economic system. Today, that object is gold bar. At first glance, the choice seems obvious. US Treasury securities pay interest, trade in one of the world's deepest markets, and are treated as a benchmark safe asset. Gold does opposite. It generates no cash flow, must be stored securely, and can fluctuate sharply in price. Yet central banks have accelerated their purchase. The key is that reserve managers are not optimizing only for return. They are also preparing for moments when access, trust, or political relationships may change. So, what kind of protection does gold offer? What does the protection cost? And why does its growing role not automatically mean the dollar is collapsing? Central banks hold reserves for practical emergencies. They may need to pay imported energy or medicine, support their currency during a panic, or provide liquidity when private capital suddenly leaves the country. That changes the objective. A household or fund can usually wait for a market recovery, but a central bank may need an asset to work immediately during a crisis. Reserve managers therefore balance four questions. Is the asset safe? Is it liquid? Is it widely accepted? And will it remain accessible under stress? Gold becomes relevant because it offers a form of security that is structurally different from a financial claim issued by another institution. The long pattern is striking. According to the World Gold Council, central banks accumulated about 1,000 tons of gold per year during the most recent 4-year period, roughly double the 500-ton annual average of the preceding decade. The second quarter figure for 2026 is a separate measurement. Net purchases of about 289 tons in one quarter. It should not be placed on the same annual scale or automatically multiplied into a full-year forecast. Survey expectations also show strong interest, with 89% expecting global official gold reserving to rise and 45% expecting their own institution to buy more. Expectations, however, are not completed transactions. The distinction is about the type of risk. A treasury security is a government obligation. Its value depends on the credibility and the repayment capacity of the issuer. Also, US treasuries have exceptionally low credit risk and deep liquidity. Physical gold is not a promise to repay. It is not the liability of a government, bank, or company, so it has no direct credit or counterparty risk. But that does not make it risk-free. Gold prices can be volatile. Selling large amounts may carry market costs. And custody requires secure storage and operational controls. Central banks value gold because its risks are different, not because its risk is zero. This is where a dramatic headline needs context. The IMF noted that the value of official gold holdings exceeded US Treasury holdings in 2025. However, the crossover was driven almost entirely by the rising market price of gold. It did not show that central banks only sold enormous quantities of treasuries. The chart on the right is also a different statistical universe. COFR measures the currency composition of foreign exchange reserves and excludes gold. Within the foreign currency pool, the US dollar still represented 57.13% in the first quarter of 2026. Gold grew in importance, while the dollar remained dominant. Both facts can be true at the same time. A reserve share is a ratio, so it can change through more than one channel. The quality effect is straightforward. A central bank buys additional gold, so its physical holdings rise. The valuation effect is different. If the market price of gold increases, the existing stock becomes more valuable even if the central bank buys nothing. In a simple example, the institution still owns 100 units, but the price index rises from 100 to 120. Gold's value share can therefore increase without a change in quantity. This is why reserve headlines should distinguish physical accumulation from accounting gains. A higher share alone does not prove equally large new purchases. Gold's appeal comes with a real price. It can diversify reserve portfolios, remove direct credit risk, and provide a long-term store of value that is not tied to one issuer. But it produces no interest income. It can also be volatile, costly to store, and less convenient than major currencies for immediate payments. The opportunity cost is therefore central. Every dollar placed in gold cannot earn the yield available in a bond at the same time. The IMF's 2026 guidance is deliberately cautious, describing gold as a high-risk reserve asset with conditional hedging benefits and limited suitability for the liquidity trench. Rational central banks can hold gold without treating it as a perfect asset. The balanced conclusion is that central banks are buying optionality. Gold's rise does not prove that the dollar-based system is about to collapse, and it does not mean reserve managers are abandoning treasuries. Instead, gold gives country an asset that is not another institution's liability and is not tied to one issuer. That independence can be valuable during periods of geopolitical or financial uncertainty. At the same time, the dollar remains the dominant reserve currency, and liquid government bonds continue to serve essential purposes. The deeper question is, how much yield, convenience, and liquidity a country should sacrifice for greater independence when the next crisis cannot be predicted. One gold bar, then, reveals something much larger: how nations price trust. This is Michael Lenz, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next economic story, Hidden in Plain Sight.